Namaste, namaste, namaste. Welcome everybody. Happy Red Dragon Day. No, dragon, no. Red Skywalker Day. I'm jumping between all the reds. Today I was thinking, is red moon? No, is this one is something red. Today, for me, this energy is one of the energies that really took me and take me long to experience. The energy of the red Skywalker for me was like, what? What that means a Skywalker? What that really means? Of course, is you can explore in many different ways what that really means for you. But was very challenging for me to teach the class with this energy. The energy of the red Skywalker is about to explore, to awake in some way, awaken internally, and create a different space. The energy of today is showing us the way to move on of the comfort zone. Talking about the comfort zone, it's very difficult to know what is the comfort zone. But the comfort zone is pretty much the familiar. I heard many people attached to many difficult situations. I heard people complain for years about what happened in their home, or the loving relationship, or money problems, or I don't know, and different people is almost the same, including myself, it's almost the same thing. But why you complain and you live the same experience all the time? It's because they are familiar. If in your house is a hell and you every time you go at home it's not home, why you come back to that place? If you have a relationship and you don't have any connection and it's not love there, why you come back there again? I asking myself why I put myself in that places, and it's because the comfort zone is so strong. Then I think we should change that comfort zone word for another one. Should be like a stalking zone, because you are just stuck and something is familiar for us. Today is a very good day to move out of the familiar, get out of the way we practice every day with the same pose, with the same breath, in the same place, with the same mat. Oof, so familiar. And if I don't eat this and do that and do this and do that, I'm not feeling myself because it's so familiar. And I love to do this practice and listen this voice and going into this teacher, and because he's familiar. And the mind, the comfort zone, looking for familiarity. So today we're gonna work in that. Of course, as a theme of the day it's gonna be just the whole day. See how you just been stuck and familiar for a long time. When I go back into my country, I realize everybody is the same, in the same house, in the same car, in the same clothes, in the same food, with the same people who take care of the garden for years. Nobody changed. Nothing changed in my country. Here, everything changed faster. But in my country, no. Even people don't get even so old. They are like a stuck in time. Nothing happened. Why? Because they live in the same life every day. And we used to do the same. We are animals of looking for comfort zone. Today we're going to move that energy, I hope forever, and we start realizing comfort zone is death. It's no adventure, no exploration. It's the opposite of liveness. Comfort zone is to live in the same square box of your mind all the time. Today, try to get out of that comfort zone. Try to open that box and explore internally through the practice and allow the internal exploration open up a world of immense possibilities and awakening. Create the inner space by looking within. Don't looking out. It's nothing to find outside yourself. What is not internally with you, you cannot see externally. Even if you try to find God outside yourself and God appear to you in front of you, you won't see it. Because until God or divine energy is just developed within you, then you have the eyes and vision to see it. Years ago, they said the people didn't see the color blue. Color blue wasn't in the planet Earth. It was just black, gray, and white. People didn't see colors because they didn't develop the color in the brain. The eyes couldn't see. The same in asana and spirituality. In the beginning, you don't see anything, you don't feel anything, you don't know who you are and what is God and what is what. But little by little, by the inner exploration of the breath, the movement, and the knowledge. Because movement and breath without knowledge is just animals do that, moving and breathe. But the knowledge, the devotion, and all that part, the only humans can apply. Because we are very lucky to be humans. We have extreme quantity of opportunities. But we stuck in the familiar, in a miserable life. A miserable life. This is very important to awake. Wake up. And create a space when you get out of the familiar day by day. The only way to get out of the familiar is to make efforts. Is make tapas. Tapasya. Effort. Wake up 2 hours before you want. Shower yourself and more cold water than you want hot, you put cold. You want this, you say no. You want to eat at 5? Well, you say no, I'm eat today at 7. Any kind of effort change, then you can really create a little bit of different energy within you. If not, we are just going to replicate ourselves forever and ever until death. And we're going to die with the same body, the same mind, the same problem, the same family, the same people, and the same disconnection with the divine. We're going to do pranayam. This pranayama will develop this kind of inner concentration into the breath. Remember, breath is God, universe itself. Breath is prana. Breath is life force energy. And I want you to invite the breath very deeply in through your nose. My suggestion is from the beginning of the class while I'm talking, you're breathing. I know, breathe and listen what I said is not easy. It's one or the other. You cannot pay attention to my voice and have concentration into the breath. And the whole point is one day my voice disappear in your breath. And only the breath be the teacher. The breath will telling you what happened in the body. The breath will telling you what not happened, where to go, where not to go, what to do, what not to do. The mind won't decide. The decisions come from the breath. Explore today what happens if you surrender fully in the attention to the breath and you explore what can be lived out of your mind. Enter into the inner space with super surrender and adventure, and knowing, and the moment you put one foot in the adventure mode, is exactly the opposite of comfort zone. Every time you move away from familiar, you get out of the comfort Inhale in 3 parts. Inhale 1/3 and pause. Inhale, second part and pause. Inhale, last part, and exhale fully. Make the whole exhalation happen like totally out. Inhale the first part, lower abdomen. Stop. Inhale the second part, rib cage expand. And the last part, chest and shoulders lifting. Exhale fully. Chest, shoulder, rib cage, lower abdomen. Inhale, one part. Second. Third part. Exhale fully. Inhale, one part. Second part. Top of the inhalation. Exhale, shoulder, chest, rib cage in and center, lower abdomen. Continue by your own. Next time you exhale, let the body breathe. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Visualize a light from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head. Activate with your visualization each chakra, moving to perfect color, shape, and harmony upwards. Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifting up into the navel, Kechari Mudra up into the soft palate. Rudra Mudra, index finger, ring finger and thumb together, middle finger and pinky finger straight, arms straight. Activate your first chakra, moving our energy from familiar to adventure, creating this necessity of move on and get out of this stagnant or contraction, and allow yourself to be free and explore life, explore breath, explore movement. Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Let's set the intention for us to be clear how we would like to move from comfort zone. What you need to let go. What part of the familiar aspect of your life is need to just leave behind. Or even you can take a decision just to move out completely. Shade the skin and going in full adventure. We're gonna set the intentions, and with 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra, we start the class. Inhale deep. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With the love and light that dwells in our heart, we bow the hands into the floor and the head on top of your hands if it's possible. And the more you learn to bow down, more flexibility in your back. And this is a simple but very energetically forward bend. Good. And come back up. And let's start standing in front of your mat with your feet hip distance apart and hands in front of your heart. Take a moment to squeeze the legs into the midline. Squeeze the belly in and up. And release your shoulders down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, forward bend. Fingertips 6 inches in front of you. Inhale, look up. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Holding plank. Belly in and up. Scoop your tailbone under. Melt your heart and slowly go down to the floor. Interlace hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders back. Inhale, rise up. Chest up. Toes down to the floor. Lifting arms up away from your sitting bones. And lifting eyes up, 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 up. And release forehead down to the floor. Release your hands beside your chest. Take a moment to set your hands under your elbows. Side body long, shoulders up to your ears, and from there going into baby cobra. Baby cobra, hips down to the floor, shoulders widen the shoulders away from you and let the shoulder blades just bring them back and down. Your hands flat, moving the hands back into the hips all the time. Release down and flow back, down dog. 5 deep and strong Ujjayi breaths. With the breath, you maintain the awareness of the movement. You inhale one breath, you exhale another movement. Combine, concentrate, and release the comfort zone. If you feel, this is what I do every day, well, don't do the same. Just use your bandas, use another things. Good. Inhale, look up, bend your knees, right foot forward between your hands. Exhale there. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forward next to your other one. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Holding plank. Vete hacia atrás. Lean forward slowly. Go halfway down. And go down to the floor. Inhale, shoulders up. Now we're going for a cobra, a little bit more cobra. Lifting shoulders, lifting head. Good. Feet pushing. Shoulders up. Separate the shoulders away from your ears. Salte de ahí. Abajo. There you go. And release down. Flow back. Down dog. Right foot forward between your hands, so much under to the right. Keep your right foot 45 degrees, right hand, right knee. Inhale, squeeze the legs into the midline. Exhale, extend the energy through every part of your being. Inhale, squeeze everything into the core. From the core, send the energy back out. Bring the right arm with the pinky finger over the head and bring the head outside of your arm and push your head back. Head back, head back, head back, head back, arm back. We get out of the comfort zone and we get out of the pose. Step back, left foot forward between your hands. Back heel up. Engage your legs. Exhale, extend the back heel. Push the back heel, push the back heel, push the back heel. Inhale, left arm over the head. The head never going back. The head doesn't go back of your arm. Your arm is aligned with your ear, and then your head and your arm going in the same. Like they going together. Vinyasa, push up, Cobra, down dog. Now you can go into a high Cobra if you want, and take a couple breaths. Continue the victorious breath all the time, activating your Ujjayi breath and increasing the power of your core. If the core is strong, your breath is strong, your bandhas are strong, you are strong. Right leg back, three-legged dog, lean forward, push your head up, go halfway down, push back strong, right foot forward between your hands, and sweep your arms up. Just bring the arms up, square your hips. Now the same principle, the arms are lined with your ears. Don't let the head drop or the arms go back, just go with the arm. 3 more breaths. Push through your back heel. And Vinyasa. Very good. If you're at home, you don't want to do Vinyasa between the legs, feel free just to go into down dog and bring your left foot forward. But we are teaching level 1. Invitation is a start. Follow the whole practice as it is. Left leg back, three-legged dog, lean forward, belly in, halfway down. Push back strong. Left foot forward between your hands, square hips, and bring your arms right away up. Bring the arms back down and keep the arms and ears aligned. Open heart. If you the heart open and the arms are going back, let the head follow. Keep moving the arms back and the head follow. 2 more deep breaths. And Vinyasa. Take a deep breath. Guys, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We are generating this kind of inner exploration in every pose. Try to bring this kind of way to awaken from the familiar and start moving into adventure, curiosity, new spaces. Right leg back, three-legged dog. Lean forward. This time we're going to do 3 mini push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and right foot forward between your hands, both hands in your front knee. Square your hips, belly in and up. Keep the back leg straight. Core strong, rib cage in, arms in front. Squeeze shoulders back. Pala back. And now arms going into the ears, and from here you start looking up. Or you're looking up in the same time, but the level of the ears doesn't change. And keep going that way. Good. You are more aware to lifting an open chest than just to dropping your head, no? Good. Inhale, back heel down, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure the front heel is in line with the back heel. Lean back into the back, good. Now, back hand. And don't push your hand in the back leg, just fingertips, keep walking back. And you bend in your front knee. Come back into warrior 2. Exhale. Let's put the arm inside this time. 2 Parsvakonasana with the thumb looking forward. Vinyasa. Exhale. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale. Left leg back, 3-legged dog. Lean forward. 3 mini push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Left foot forward between your hands, back heel up and pause. Re-engage your legs, belly in, rib cage in, arms in front of you. Pinky finger. Bring the shoulders. Palate, eyes and head and arms going up. And I'm working on my hips forward and down. Back leg lifting. Hips forward. Stay with your breath. Inhale, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Open up. Exhale into side warrior. Bend your front knee more and more and more and more. More, 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 more. Keep walking the fingertips back. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle pose with the left arm inside the left leg. You always keep the knee, the arm aligned with your ear. That giving you a focal point of concentration. Exhale, Vinyasa. Step back, take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, high Cobra, take a deep breath. Exhale, float back, down. 5, 4. Lifting your arms up. Good. The other way around. There. Now inhale, look up. Bend your knee. Bend your left foot forward between your hands. Inhale. Bring your other foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Push to your heels. Inhale, rise up. Arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank. Lean forward, halfway down. From there, going up to upper dog. Flow back. Right foot forward. Both hands in your front knee and palm. Engage your legs, core, arms in front. With your shoulders back. Interlace hands behind your neck. Bring the arms, squeezing the ears and the sides of your head. Lifting side body long. And now, working your hips. Keep pushing the elbows up into the sky and the head back into your hands. And explore how you open the upper back, middle back. Inhale, warrior 3. Lean forward. Square hips. Straight your right leg and bring the left hip down. Touch your left hip with your 2 fingers and bring the hips down. and then right leg straight. And hip down, and then right leg straight. Down, and then right leg straight. Good. Now both hands straight. And down. Standing split. Come back to your breath. Release the head. Chin into the chest. Good. Release the neck. The neck and the shoulders all the time are lifting. Just let them relax. Inner rotate your right leg. Chin into the chest. And jump slowly with L shape and your legs just 3 times. Mini jumps. 1, chin into the chest. 2, L shape. 3, and down dog, down dog, down dog, down. And left leg back. No, left foot forward, sorry. Both hands in your Pranayam. Belly in, rib cage in, arms in front. Squeeze your shoulders back. Interlace hands behind your neck. Lifting elbows up. Squeeze the arms into, or squeeze your head with your arms. Bend your front knee and open hip. Push through your back heel. Inner rotate the back leg. Good. 3 more breaths. And warrior 3. Transition. Good. Touch your left hip or right hip and the other hand in your head. As the head push up, the hip push down, and the left leg straight, left leg straight, left leg straight, left leg straight. Good. Both hands forward. 1 full extension, both hands down. I know. Comfort zone doesn't exist in this routine. Even if you repeat that this practice 100 years, just feeling no familiar. Jump up into your handstand. Remember, it's not about to use the hands, it's about to learn to press. Just press, stop jumping. Jumping now is not necessary. Good, mini jump here. 3 times. More connecting. Good, Selmy. And we all rest then. Down dog. Right foot forward between your hands. Back heel down and in. Sitting bones back. Pars Konasana with the arm inside this time. Straight your arm. Mm-hmm. Bring your left hand to your hip, sitting bones back and apart, triangle pose. Straight your front leg with the inner rotation and open up. Good, head back. Mm-hmm. All this should be back into the body. Todo esto junto y todo el cuerpo para atrás. The arm touching the inside part of your leg means the arm move back and your leg is squeezing your arm and your arm is squeezing your leg. That is the whole point, to put their arm in. Now bring your hand to your hip, transition to half moon pose. And in half moon pose, keep the legs extended, super, super strong. Both hands down to the floor, standing split. And no press, just going into your chin to the chest, lean forward and try to, don't jump, press. And just get out of the comfort zone. I know you jump, but don't jump. Good. Make it difficult, make it not familiar. If this is not an easy pose, then you do it every day. Good, Darren. That is good. That is get out of the comfort zone. Pretty much will be, don't do the pose, no? Left foot forward. Parsvakonasana with the arm inside and the thumb looking forward. Back heel down. Sitting bones back and apart, scoop your tailbone and extend. Push your arm into your leg and your leg into the arm. Straight your body. Bend your front knee more. Thumb forward. Yes. Now, right hand on your hip, sitting bones back and apart. Straight your front leg. Bring the block back when you can really have skin contact with your leg. Micro bend your elbow. Push into your inner leg. Side of the leg. And the leg push into the midline, engaging your core. The arm should not be back of you, Darren. Your shoulder is forward, do you see? Bring your hand forward, 5 inches. Forward to me. Shoulder in. And now, arm straight. Now head back. Bring that shoulder back. Bring that shoulder back. Head back. No twist, no twist. No twist in the head. Shoulder back. Better. Now, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Exhale when you get into. And stay there for 5, 4. Keep pushing through your heel. The back heel is lifting, creating a slightly inner rotation in the top leg and outer rotation in the top leg. Both hands down to the floor, standing split. Chin into the chest, legs away from you. Hands flat, 6 inches in front of you. Chin to the chest. And lifting the heel up and press. Create a momentum with the press, not with the jump. Better. Chin into the chest. Press the hand. Good. Push through your upper heel. Heel. Heels. Heels. Good. And down dog. Open both legs, looking into the front door. The camera can be set. Preparation for Urdhva Kalyasana. Let's put the toes outside, in line with your heels. With this pose, we create a lot of awareness in the pelvic floor. Now, sitting bones back and apart. And push your knees away, apart. You can even lean forward a little bit. Now, keep the knees out and start scooping your tailbone under. Bring the elbows behind your back. Bring the stomach back, navel back, rib cage back, knees back. Arms up. Last 3 fingers entrelace. Index finger. Now, release the shoulder, but keep lifting. Start going down. 1. Smile. 2. If the legs start shaking, good. 1 more deep breath. Inhale, lifting your hips a little bit. Toes looking forward, arch lower back. And head neutral. Shoulders up, belly in. Create a space in the lower back. Sink down, sinking, 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 sink. Hands down to the floor. Don't open your legs, just open your heels. Inhale, look up. Engage your core. Keep the legs exactly how they are and just push. Don't worry about if the head touches the floor or no. It's not about that. It's about to have the space. Inhale, look up, hands on your hips. Exhale there, push through your legs. Inhale, go all the way up. Interlace hands behind your back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, forward bend. Bring the arms over the head. The heel all the time pushing away. And the head stay hanging down. One day we'll reach the floor. Inhale, go all the way up. Close your legs and face the front of your mat. Vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Get out of the familiar. Push up. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, flow back. Squat down, child's pose. We're going to the wall. Down dog with the heels on the wall. Push the heels. Walk your feet hip apart, hip line on the wall. Nice. And just bring your chin into the chest and arm rotate. Bend your elbows. Squeeze your shoulders, and then when you extend, rotate the arms in. Nice. And go back down. Rest in child's pose. Come back up. Adho Mukha Svanasana with the heels on the wall. Step on the wall again. This time you're gonna bring chin into the chest, stomach in, ribcage in. Right leg up, heel and push into the heel up. And touch the floor, the same leg, 5 more times. Touch the floor. When you finish 5, switch your legs. Keep on the wall. If you need to go down, of course. And then do the slowly touch, go up, engage your, hold on, you have to go to alignment. It's not like going up and down, it's all the time with alignment. If you're going fast, it's impossible to have alignment. Alignment and speed going together. Alignment will always reduce the speed in the practice because you have to stop and come back. Good. 5 of those, each leg. Good. There you go. Stay with your breath all the time. Keep the breath in the action. Arms are strong, core is strong, legs are straight, glutes are engaged, and resting in child's pose. Fingertips in front of you, or fist in front of your forehead. Now we're going into down dog again. Moving into down dog, you both, please. And now from here, you're going to walk the legs into the wall, hip apart. Good. Now you're going to move right leg up. And from the right leg up, you're going to in rotate. You're going to lean forward as much as you can. And then point your toes and bring your toes into your head. Melt your heart. No, that's not. Your heart is here, but the head is here. Head up, head up. 1, heart down. 2, and 3, and the other side. Lean forward first. Melt your heart. Head. 1, 2, and 3. Good. And just rest. Child's pose. And in child's pose, we stay there and we rest 5 deep breaths. Let the child's pose, just keep the breath equal, contain, bring the alignment back, concentrate you back into what is the energy of the class, this kind of inner exploration, moving out of the comfort zone in whatever way you can do today, don't having the same coffee or don't sleep in the same way or something like that really make a difference and make you awake in some way. Now we're going into forearm stand from the wall, exactly how you guys are, not like that. And interlace both hands, pinky finger straight, show elbows under your shoulders. Melt your heart first. Knees down to the floor. Melt your heart. Now down dog. From down dog, walk your leg and the line of your hip on the wall. And right leg up. Good. If the leg going more than the hip, you're going to get inner rotation with your head back in, rib cage in. You keep working in alignment. And switch. Leg up, chin into the chest, rib cage in, leg up, inner rotation. Switch. Leg up, head into the chest. Good. Good. And the other one. Chest away from you. Good. Belly in, ribcage in, Darren. More ribcage in. Good. Come back down. Perfect. And just rest one fist on top of the other. And when we're resting in a high child's pose, we maintain the heart, the head, the lower back in line, keeping the circulation and the activation of the muscles. Muscles after this don't collapse, the muscles still slightly engaged, and that is helpful and healthy because we keep going into the back bends. We want to keep the spine warm. Now you can keep the pose like that. Let's keep it like that for you guys, and just walk your legs again and dolphin pose on the wall with the hands interlaced. Good. This time we do the opposite. We put the right leg up. Now lean forward, head up, lean forward, forward. Point your toes and touch your head. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Melt your heart, melt your heart. Good. Lean forward, Darren. Lean forward, melt your heart. Heart down. There. And the other leg. Good. Left leg, point. Lean forward. You want to put your chin away from your hands. Chin forward. Melt your heart. Point your toes. Good. And come back down. Child's pose. High child's pose. Breathe. Get out of the mind, going back to your breath. If your mind is talking to you, don't listen. Say, I'm sorry, I'm tired, and I'm busy, and I'm breathing. And just move yourself from that non-stopping inner dialogue. That is another way to get out of the comfort zone. Stop thinking so much. We live in the mind all the time, blah, 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 and that is very familiar. When you get quiet, you're like, oh my God, what happened internally? I can be present. Oh, that is scary. I know, let me try just 1 minute. And then little by little, you keep exploring. Super. Let's get out of the mat and just lay down in your belly. Move the mats back into the center. And you lay down on your stomach. Ardha Vikasana. Put your legs together and the left arm supporting the pose. Hold the back foot from inside. Move the elbow in. Selmira. Your left elbow in. In. Good. And square hips. Kick back first. And then bring the hips and the shoulder forward and down. Right hip and shoulder forward and down. And the left shoulder lifting up. Good. Stay with your breath. You don't push your toes. You push under your toes pushing back into the hand. Good. And let's do the other leg. Knees together. Support with your left elbow, right elbow now. Hold the back foot from inside. Resist first. Kick back. Now, exhale. Bring the leg, bring the hip, bring the left shoulder forward. And the right shoulder back. Left shoulder forward, more forward, and right shoulder back. Okay. Remember, it's not your toe. Your toe doesn't roll down, roll back. Los deditos hacia arriba. Eso. Come back into the center. You can rest one fist on top of the other. When we're working in the red colors, red tones, red families, it's a lot of back bends. And it's a lot of exploration because when we're going back, it's pretty much the unknown. It's pretty much that space we don't want to be. It's scary. It's dark. It's the other way around. We prevent ourselves to explore pretty much because exploration is a danger for the species. Now hold both feet from inside. We're going to Supta Dhanurasana. Inhale, deep knees together. Exhale. In the floor, scoop tailbone, inhale, go all the way up. Every time you go up, lifting the legs up to the sky, keep the legs up, melting hard. Hold on, guys. Inhale, lifting legs up, exhale, melting hard. Inhale, lifting hard, legs up, exhale, melting hard. Inhale, lifting up, legs up, exhale, melting hard. And release, flow back, down dog. Good. And just breathe. Moving to child's pose, from child's pose, down dog. Now, kneeling in front of your mat, Ustrasana, camel pose. Make sure you protect your knees with the double mat or a blanket. Sitting bones back and apart. Belly in and up. Scoop your tailbone. And bring the pelvis forward. Chest up. First chest up. Selmira, chest up, more up. Less lower back and more chest. Good. Keep the chest lifting and hold the heels. Chest lifting, chest lifting, chest, chest. Ahora sí. Chest up. This is a hard opening pose. All the awareness is in the chest. Lean forward, you both a little bit more. More chest, more forward, belly in. 3 more breaths. Selmi, head up, chin down. Head back a little bit. Inhale, go up. Exhale, sitting down into Supta Virasana. Split the calf muscle in two, sitting and start going back. When you get into the floor, you can entrelay or you can hold your elbows and close your eyes. Keep the arch of your back normal. It's normally arching. The back is arching. The knees are down on the floor and the sitting bones are down on the floor. If your sitting bones are not down on the floor, it's too much stress on your knees. Means the sitting will need to be super relaxed. This is why if you are not there, you should not go back and you should sit in a block. Switch your elbows. Relax in that pose. You are very much trapped in the pose. Then the only you can do is enjoy the pose and let it go stress. And release the pose by exhaling into the pose. Inhaling, get out of the pose and do Vinyasa. Five deep breaths. And sit down. Let's put your left leg in Virasana and right leg straight forward. If you need to have a block, use a block. If you're not, don't use it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Side body long, straight your arms, everything up, belly in. Exhale, elbows bend up, shoulder blades together. Head down to your knee or in front of your knee. Keep the breath with you. Elbows up, shoulder blades up. Inhale, look up first. Exhale, let's do the other arm, leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Hold your foot first. Inhale, lengthen, look up, side body long, legs strong. Exhale, belly in and up, rib cage, elbows up, shoulder blade, head down. 5, 4, 3. Inhale, exhale, Vinyasa. Now come back into the same pose. And if you at home have a bolster, do for this pose. Left foot in Virasana, right leg in Ardha. No, without block. Inhale and just go back into the pose, but you're not sitting in the bolster, you're sitting on the floor. Good. If you need the green, the purple one, put the purple one in your seat. And lean back into in the bolster. Good. Now bring the right knee into your chest and hold the knee into your chest. If you need extra help, you can have a strap. But the other knee need to be need to be pushing down to the floor. The other knee need to be grounded, like really, really heavy. Now straight your leg up and head back. And bring the leg back into the hip socket. The whole idea, don't let the strap get into the arch of your foot. Let the strap get into the metatarsal. And the metatarsal will be, or in the heel, will be even better because you can really push into the strap. Slowly, with a lot of balance, open the leg to the side. Just go until you can. Hay mucho espacio atrás en el bolster y tú. No puede haber nada de espacio. Tú no te corres, corres el bolster. Inhale, come back, and let's do the other leg. Good. Lean back. And bring the knee into your chest first. Bring the knee up, 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 up. And push the other leg down into the floor. Inhale deep. Straight your leg. Put the strap in the heel or in the metatarsal. And bring the leg back into the hip socket. Open to the side. Maintain the opposite side rooting. Come back to the center and release the pose. Put the bolster to the side, to that side, and lay down in your back. Bring your knees into the chest and take a little massage side to side. Bring legs 90 degrees up. Interlace hands behind your head. 90 degrees straight. Inhale there. Exhale, bring your knees and elbows together up. Knee, elbow up. Now hips up. And hold it. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, go back down. Mira a Darren. Exhale, go back up. And lifting the hips up as much as you can. Touch the knees, knees in the elbows, elbow the knees. Inhale, open up. Exhale, up. Push your heels up. Toes back, heels up. Knees touching. Good. Inhale, bring the legs down and to the floor. Exhale, go up. Good. Hold, hips up, heels up, heels up, heels up. One more. Inhale, bring the legs almost touching but not. Exhale, go up, lifting, heels up, heels. Heels, eso es. Elbows touch the knees. Touch your knees, and release. Now, bridge pose. Lifting pelvis up. Shoulders walk in and lifting up. Interlace your hands, push your shoulders down, push your head back away from your chest. Knees away from your hips and head away from your hips. Come back down. Hands in prayer position in your third eye. Set your hands and your feet for push-up, for arch, full wheel, Urvadanurasana. Inhale, set your hands at your feet. Exhale, arching your lower back. Inhale, go up, and 5 breaths. 1. Chest forward. Knees away from your chest and chest forward. Come back down. Hands in prayer position. Come back into gratitude. Gratitude is the most important energy to develop. Set your hands, set your feet, and going up. This time you can do something different. We can put going up, inhale, up into the full pose. Now walk your right foot into the middle of your mat and lifting your other heel up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Now do the other side. Walk your other foot in and put the leg up. Push, push, push. Good. And come back down. Just rest. Today we're going to do one more. And that one is going to be a little bit different for me, trying to put you out of your comfort zone for sure. Go up into back bend. Walk your hands in, walk your feet in. And now just bring your right hand a little bit away from the floor. Put it in your hip if it's possible. Right hand in your hip if it's possible. Good. A little bit. Good. And now put the hand down and do the other one. Good. And come back down to the floor. Super. Bring your knees into your chest and roll up into shoulder stand. Go up into your shoulder stand right away. Allow this shoulder stand balance and giving you entrance into restorative poses. Make sure you're breathing in and out fully, allowing all the oxygen really to support this practice. Maintain the lungs full of prana. Legs behind the head. Interlace hands behind your back. The shoulders back. Now open your legs wide apart and hold your big toes with 2 fingers like we do in every pose. Legs open, 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 open. Engage your core and engage your core as much as you can. Take momentum and allow the whole body just come back and you come back into the floor. Go up with the legs up. Come back. Up with the legs up. Good. Go. 2. Good. Go up. 1 more.
And going up.
And just go up. Good. Good. Perfect. Come back. Go up. Good. Good. And release. Very good. Lay down on your back. Fish pose. We enter into more restorative poses. Come back into your breath. Restorative poses need to be very much Breathe in and out, eyes open all the time. Intense pose. Come back. Left foot on top of the knee. Arch your lower back, create the space, and now straight your right leg. Hold the heel or outside of the back of your leg and bring the leg over the head. Keep the breath. Come back. Let's do the other leg. Arch. Straight your leg. Bring the leg over the head. Come back to the center. Bring your left leg into happy baby pose. Only left knee. Left leg down. The other leg straight. Now, let's do the right leg and straight your leg. Both legs, happy baby pose. Right foot in the forehead. And the other side. Interlace your right knee on top of the left. And roll to the right. Roll to the left. And straight your other leg. Eyes, arms open. If the shoulder doesn't touch the floor, just put that arm in your rib cage. And let the shoulder just move into the floor, little by little. Without pushing, without nothing. Just by patience. Inhale. Come back. Let's do the other leg. Exhale to the other side. Look into the other side. If the shoulder doesn't touch, put your hand in your rib cage. Come back to the center. Both knees together to the right. And you look over the left. With the palm facing up, it is possible to maintain the rotation of your chest. Stay there and allow the whole body just relax. No more effort. You can start closing your eyes. And allow the moment just happen. The whole breath is now automatic. You don't need to breathe anymore or make any effort. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, going into the other side. And again, going again to full relaxation. Sometimes the most difficult part of the practice is relax. And sooner or later, this moment is mandatory for all of us. That will be mandatory for all of us. The Supreme Shavasana. And this is why we practice Shavasana every day. Come back to the center. Just bring the bolster or something comfortable under your knees. Put your knees mat open, but your feet can go a little bit closer. Means the knees open, but the feet close. Let the feet get closer. Means the knees going in a rotation, but the feet in some way open too. No, not necessarily. Don't go into the pose, but yes, a little bit like this kind of opening. Why? Because we create so much inner rotations. We want just to lay down and allow the legs just rotate naturally. Rest in your Shavasana. This time is the time to explore internally. This time is the time to let go completely, to going into a nap. You don't go into sleep in Shavasana, but you let it go fully. Every time you exhale, you feel the body more relaxed and more relaxed until you are totally full of relaxation. move your toes and your fingers slowly. Inhale, bring the arms behind the head and stretch your legs in one breath. Legs together, point your toes, one little stretch, knees into the chest, and roll to the right. Stay there for a couple of breaths, just regulating everything in your system. Slowly start sitting up in meditation posture with your eyes closed and your hands in front of your heart. We set the intention to keep exploration, to get out of the comfort zone, and first of all, to get out the uncomfortable familiar. That parts of our life live in suffering and misery and disconnection. We don't need to hold familiar and comfort zone there. Remember just to keep the energy in moving forward, adventure, exploration, awakening spaces within, for us to have the possibility to awake the same spaces without. One Om and one mantra for liberation, and happiness and freedom. Inhale deep. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With the love and light which is within, Namaste.
Namaste.
Super. Namaste, 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 everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Drink a lot of water and remember to be super